Diluc is the very first 5-star Pyro DPS to be released in Genshin. He was amazing and considered to be S tier at the start. And honestly, that was also because at lower levels, mashing random buttons was fine to defeat enemies easily. However, as time went on, and enemies' levels increased, Diluc became no longer as viable. His attacks are slow, and he only gets pyro damage when his E and Q are up. His normal attacks also don't deal pyro damage unless you have used his elemental burst to give him the pyro infusion, which makes him kind of a little awkward to use, with very good support such as Xingqiu and Yelan, whose burst only activates with normal attacks. All in all, Diluc was outdated and outclassed over time, especially by characters such as Hutao and Yoimiya, and even 4-star characters such as Yanfei and Xiangling, and dropped super far down the tier list to B or C. However, this all changed in Genshin's 4.4, where Diluc rose from the ashes like Phoenix back to S tier. In fact, he's so good that I had to get his 5-star skin. But why? Let me share more with you. Before we continue, I would like to say a huge thank you to everyone for helping us to get to 5,000 subscribers. To give thanks to everyone, I will be giving away one free Welkin Moon. So all you have to do is like, subscribe, and comment who your favorite Archon is. I'll pick the winner randomly by the end of March. Thank you so much! Before patch 4.4, there was one way players made Diluc more viable, with what was called Dragonstrike. Dragonstrike was basically having Diluc deal more damage by doing plunging attacks through sort of a jumping glitch in the game. Being a Claymore user, Diluc naturally does more damage with his plunging attacks. Coupled with the Pyro infusion from his elemental burst and a Hydro or Cryo application on the enemy, he can deal insane reaction damage. The issue was that this is difficult to execute, which made it less viable and not so friendly for normal players. This all changed with the debut of Xianyun, who literally grants that capability to Diluc. As such, Diluc can now reliably do Dragon Strikes and higher damages as well, thanks to Xianyun's passive. However, that said, team building is everything in Genshin. Just Diluc with Xianyun will only give Swirl, which honestly doesn't really help that much with the damage boost. So, what types of teams will be beneficial? Personally, I pair Diluc with a team of Yelan, Furina, and of course Xianyun. Yelan will provide Hydro application with her elemental burst. Although it's harder to use as plunging attacks will not activate it, the main reason is more for her passive, Adapt with Ease, which increases Diluc's damage every second by 3.5% up to a maximum of 50%. Furina is also there to provide Hydro application with her elemental skill and also improve Diluc's damage with her elemental burst. Xianyun provides the plunging capability, heals the health taken away by Furina's elemental skill, which also helps to activate her burst fanfare points, and finally, for the Swirl and Viridescent Veneer elemental resistance threat for higher damage. Finally, Diluc can use his elemental skill 3 times to activate the Crimson Witch of Flames set bonus, then use his elemental burst to give him the Pyro infusion to do Pyro plunge damage. Just look at how much damage Diluc can actually do. But of course, not everyone has these characters. And having a full 5-star team definitely isn't cheap. As such, for the free-to-play team, you can definitely swap out Yelan for Xingqiu and Furina for Bennett. Xingqiu will provide the Hydro application, while Bennett will provide the damage boost. While it's not exactly fully optimal, it still works. As for his weapons, I'm currently using the Battle Pass Serpent Spine on him, but other weapons such as the Wolf's Gravestone or Black Cliff Slasher is viable for him too. For artifacts, you can build him easily with the 4-piece Crimson Witch of Flames, going for Attack Sands, Pyro Damage Goblet, and Crit Circlet. All in all, Diluc is still C or B tier if you do not have Xian Yun. However, if you do enable his Dragonstrike with Xian Yun, he becomes an absolute powerhouse. With that, we've come to the end of today's video. Thank you so much to everyone for watching and for your continued support. See you in the next one. If you'd like to see how you can create a team to 36-star the Abyss, please click the video on the right. If you would like to see my other Genshin Impact videos, please click the playlist on the left. Once again, thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye bye!